Okay, the second category, second section in this first chapter, we're going to go over some of the trends we see in nowadays business. So maybe before we go into this, can you tell me some of the trends that you see in nowadays business, but you don't see perhaps you won't picture it in your grandpa or grandma's age? Some of the features of business. Technology, important. Information system is built in the business, right? You don't see this 30 years ago. Or if you do see it, it was a proposition, not actually carried out, right? What else? Online purchasing. So you can nowadays we do purchase things on Amazon, eBay, or other companies that has a website, right? We can do that anytime we wake up, turn on our computer 24/7, we can purchase things. But this e-commerce concept doesn't exist 30 years ago. What else? What about nationwide? Is it easy to transfer business lines to foreign countries earlier? No, it's not. Transportation is a problem, cost is a problem, right? But nowadays, it's easy to fly to different countries, to purchase materials from different countries, and perhaps ship the whole operation to another country just because the workforce is cheaper there, right? Outsourcing, exactly, right? So we already mentioned some of these features here, right? Some of the features that you mentioned is actually listed here. We see that nowadays, we talked about global competitions a little bit, shifting some of the business operations to other companies because they have advantages over what your country offers, right? Perhaps you focus the workforce, shift the business operations, some of the business lines to foreign countries where they have cheaper salaries, cheaper employees, right? Or you purchase materials from other countries that it has cheaper cost, but it has the same quality. You may also partner with foreign countries, so combining these two companies together perhaps give you a competitive advantage over you being alone or the other company being alone. Now, being partner companies, you can stand stronger compared against your competitors in the certain market areas. We also talked a little bit about technology. So nowadays, information systems built in the business is very important for them to turn that off. Built-in information systems is very important for companies, for managers to control what's going on in the business, how resources has been inflowing, outflowing from the business. So a simple example, if you go to a grocery store, nowadays when you check out your items, go to the registers, they scan your products. Automatically, after they scan your products, the system inventory level for certain products will decrease, so the purchasing departments will know after a whole day or a whole week or a whole month, they know which products are selling more than others. They know which ones are low in inventory. They have to repurchase, they have to replenish more, right? So this is a simple example of information systems linking to selling side. So purchasing departments will know when inventory is running low, and perhaps they also have an automatic way to link to purchasings, to link to actually doing the purchase orders automatically. E-commerce, we talked about purchasing things, selling things online. So that's a very convenient way to expand customer scope. So if originally you own a local business, perhaps the customers is just people in the county, in the city, and that's at most. But if you sell your things online, through e-commerce, you sell your things through the internet, you can reach to wider areas, different countries of customers. Right? So you have a broader scope of customers based on e-commerce. Now these two philosophies here, just-in-time management, total quality management, we'll be covering in more details in Chapter 18. But just a brief summary of what it is. Just-in-time management, some of the companies apply this philosophy in order to keep a lower level of inventory and just request materials, produce products as requested by customers. Okay, so the goal of applying this philosophy just in time is when customers request orders, request products, they ship in the materials just in time for production, they produce the products and ship it to customer just in time as they request. So for the companies that has JIT feature, that means they usually keep a low level of inventory in their warehouse instead of having huge quantities of inventory that takes up a lot of the space, a lot of cost. Okay, we'll go into this in more detail in Chapter 18. Total quality management, another philosophy applied in some of the businesses. Basically, the goal is to provide superior, the highest quality possible of products and services. So these businesses, if they have this philosophy running in their business, basically they want to have a program that continuously improve their product, continuously improve their services. So a lot of these, they have employees training, they do feedbacks, they do surveys with customers to know what are the strengths and weaknesses in each and every case of services they do with customers, the products they provide to customers. Once they get the feedback, they want to continuously improve their operations through the second season, through the third season. Okay, so the general idea of what total quality management is, they want to have the highest possible quality of products provided to customers, the highest possible quality of services provided to customers. That's the ideal case. By continuously improving their service, improving their products, but at the same time, also have to generate profit. So they have to balance between the two. Okay, so these are some of the features you will see in nowadays business, which is quite different from 2 or 3 decades ago. We have online systems, we have information resources planning systems, global competitions. We may have few business lines in other countries. We may also partnership with companies from other countries as well. Philosophies in order to keep a lower level inventory, to not have a huge quantities of inventory in the warehouse, takes up a lot of space and cost. Total quality management, we want quality services, quality products to customers. Okay, we'll be going over these in more details in later on chapters. This is just for you to have a general idea of what are the topics we'll be touching on.